What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the Biotech Buzz, your favorite show for trading all things biotech stocks. My name is Rohan. I'm producer of the show, and I'm joined by the lovely queen of biotech stocks, Mrs. Vivi. Vivi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am very good. Kind of a crazy day, but not too bad. Let me get my Benzinga Pro pulled up.
I even made it a dance video, and I put on my YouTube because BCRX
Really?
and AMC, geez. You know, BCRX is my biggest hold. I've been calling that since, 380. So take a look at it today.
Pull it up. All right. Get my share screen going, and let's get that on here. All right, BCRX, take a look at that.
Yes. How awesome is that?
That is pretty sweet. Look at that, 1490. That is quite the run.
Quite the run. And I would say we got to hold it, because there's so much more upside potential there. So really, really excited. I feel like finally people are taking note of it. We're going to have an ER in August that I know we're going to beat. And some people are asking me, the analysts are expecting $20 is the price. I told you, I think $20 we get by the summer, by the next ER, but they're not taking in consideration the factor D pipeline on that estimate. So we proved the concept. We skipped phase. We went from phase 1 straight to phase 3. So we're hoping to get a product, a PNH product for PNH, the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. So for those that are patient and have diamond hands, I believe this in 5 years will be $80 to $100 stock. So definitely holding that one. Market has been awesome, huh? Everyone is happy. Everyone is in a good mood.
Oh yeah, it is being nice to us. That is for sure.
I know, and also if you can, everyone's in a good mood. If you can pull ARDX,
of course.
And people are asking. There's no news on BCRX. I feel like it's just the momentum, probably toots loading up. Everyone knows that we're going to have a stellar. They're presenting, though. There's a presentation conference coming up. But everyone knows that they will, just so you guys have an idea, Q1, they were estimating $2.7 million in sales, and they got $10 million in sales. So very successful launch. And so I feel like just people are start taking interest and buying. But there's still so much upside potential. So there's not really any news, new news, but they are presenting. They're presenting soon at a conference. So that would be the only catalyst near term. ER is going to be like August, the first week of August. I don't know if it's August 4th or 5th, but it's first week of August. Then we can, we are already in the ARDX, huh? Yes, I'm still holding that for sure. And a new company that I just added some is Time. If you can put a TYME.
Sure.
Yes. Small little biotech that's gotten a lot of beating. I got in at a 130. No, I got in at 140. And they're presenting. They got picked to be presented in ASCO. June 4th through 8th is ASCO. So I told you guys at ASCO, you guys going to see a lot of companies presenting, a lot of posters. So I feel like June is going to be the week of a small cap bio. So I'm really, really excited. So I am, they're going to present. So I am trading that stock. I feel like we can get to 2 by the time that we have in June. And also, if you guys want to check my DD, I post on my Twitter a article on explaining, what kind of a data they're presenting. So very promising little company, but like I told you guys, nothing that it's on phase 3 or commercialized, you want to hold that long term, right? So about some, I'm gonna, play the run up to to ASCO, and then I'm gonna just leave some, just kind of take my initial investment out and leave some, just in case there's some, crazy news. So I bought a lot of shares, so I'm I'm hoping a 50-cent increase here. There can be a nice bump. And then KMPH, I told you guys, people keep asking me on Twitter, like, with a sad face on KMPH. I told you guys until summer. This is not going to move. They do get news on patent. I feel like their Alzheimer's drug might be a huge potential too. So they have all the things in the pipeline. But everyone is kind of anticipating what the launch is going to look like for their ADHD drug. So we're not going to see any movement until after the summer. So if I knew what I know now, that I forgot the DEA, it takes 90 days for the DEA to label the drug after an approval. If I knew, honestly, I would have sold upon approval and bought back like in July or August, when we have a data for their launch data. So, but I'm holding. I guess I don't pay taxes on it. But I bought a little bit more at 11. So I am kind of like a bag holding this right now, but I do believe in a company. I think the company has a huge upside potential. So definitely holding that one. Oh my God, did you see AMC? Who has diamond hands? I traded it a little bit yesterday. I made it like $4,000, and then I bought it back this morning at 18, and I've been holding since. So
wow,
been a great day. Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a run. Oh my God.
It's just a short squeeze. That's what happens when you short stock to death, and so people are covering. I feel like this is going to be a multi-day runner. It's amazing. Sorry, off topic. I know it's not bio, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are like holding with me. So I'm really excited about that one. And like today, I don't have a lot of time because the show was late. So I am going to, I have like another 10, 15 minutes because I need to pick up my son at school. But do you guys have any questions for me? Fire on.
There was one, NCal says INFI and ACRX also moving. Any comment?
Okay, I really like INFI. I wouldn't be surprised if they're presenting at ASCO as well. So ACRX has that pain medication. I don't like ACRX that much. I think they have some kind of like pain med. Obviously, look at that. It's beaten to death, that stock. That's why I think it might be a dead cat bounce. So I don't like that company at all. So, but INFI, I feel like that company has a lot of potential, and I think they might be presenting at ASCO. That's why you see an uptake. Somebody was asking me my Twitter handle. It doesn't say on my screen below. You guys don't put
when banners are up, it does. So, but otherwise it does. I commented it though.
Yeah. Okay. So here.
Right there.
Right here. Right here.
At Biotech_SD is where you can find Vivi on Twitter. Make sure to give her a follow there.
Yeah. Then, okay, so OCGN, we're just waiting for, so they just asked, people here get late. I told you guys, ARDX has a PDUFA July 29th. I'm waiting, I'm holding, I have 10,000 shares. I'm holding all of it because I'm like 99% certain that's going to get approved. There's an unmet need for this product, the last few button. I know people that work in a company and they're just sitting around waiting for an approval so they can launch their sales force into the field. So yes, I am holding, and I'm holding through PDUFA. And I wanted to tell you guys too, I got asked for interview for a company that has PDUFA in August. And what is the name of the company? Oh, see if it's AXSN. So you guys should take a look at that, because if they are launched.
Axum Therapeutics?
Yes. They interview me. They are launching, take a look at the pipeline, you guys. Look really interesting. They have a major depressive disorder product, but they also have for Alzheimer's, and I used to sell CNS. So it looks interesting. So I've been kind of a picky and still day trading, but I'm kind of ready to have some human contact and have some sales. I'll probably go back in sales if I can do both. Why not, right? But yeah, the PDUFA is in August, and they're building their sales team. So definitely a company that looks promising. So, and if they're setting up the sales team, they are very, very optimistic that it's going to get approved. So there's no issues there with manufacturing or anything like that. Somebody says that BCRX goes up when Vivi does a dance. I I did a video dance and post on my Twitter just because of BCRX, because I knew you guys. I knew you guys are gonna ask me for a BCRX dance. So okay. Do you think the PDUFA will come before the date on ARXDX? I do feel like we're going to get an approval before July 29th. So I feel like ARDX will be a great opportunity to load now, and at least start accumulating. So I feel like approval is going to come small. Somebody asked about COCP. I used to own COCP. I feel like there's a lot of potential there, but it's still in the early stages. It's been a really good company to trade. Every time there's news, it goes up so much. It gotta be because of the float. But I like COCP. They have, I think, hepatitis drug as well. But I don't think they're that far out when it comes to approval. Okay, and then, okay, let me see here. ABUS, I think I've seen that one. Okay, let me see what else. Okay.
CRDF.
CRDX. I almost
DF.
CRDF. I almost feel like I've researched that. I'll take a look and let you guys know for sure on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Oh my God, CBBT, right? You guys gonna laugh? You guys want to laugh? Put CBBT on. That was a $7,000 investment, and now I have a $600 left. Oh my God, what a disaster! So CBBT, they haven't had a OTC. They because they don't have the documentation up to date, they went into an expert trading instead of a gray trading, which is worse. So expert trading, only like big corporations can kind of trade until they get their shit together. Sorry for my French, because they are not up to date with their SEC files, so SEC files. So I am holding because right now I'm down 99.9%. Why would I sell now? But the merger and acquisition with the PKG, nothing has changed in regards to that. And that's a profitable company. So I'm still trying to trust my buddies, JB, DD on this, because he did an extensive DD. But it's a bummer for sure. So obviously OTC, I don't even know I put this much money, to be honest. I never put more than like $4,000 in OTC, but I don't know. That was a mistake. So thank goodness for BCRX to balance my portfolio up.
Balance it out. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And what else? Okay, I'll take a look at a CRDF for sure. Anybody, any more questions? How many viewers do we have today? I'm not getting a lot of love. Only 100 today. You know why? Because I was late. People are actually.
Yeah. Today's been not too many people on the YouTube today in general.
No. I think
let's see, what are we at likewise?
I think people are just too busy trading AMC. They're glued to their screens. Nobody has time.
Probably, folks. Well, we do have 100 plus people here watching, and only 30 likes. So let's get that to 50. It only takes half a second. Just go down there, make that little gray thumbs up blue. There we go. We're starting to get some likes.
Somebody said, you got a love from the Netherlands, Vivi. Oh, thank you, you guys. Okay, so I think Bingo has a lot of BINGO with BioNano. I feel like they have a lot of potential. We had some nice little improvement in the share price, right? I'm holding long. I feel like it's one of those stocks that it's going to pay out if you hold. I don't have a lot of shares. It's one of those set and forget it. Leaving out, but I think it's a great company. So we need to get back to that $9 a share, I think, right? I mean, a lot of these small bio companies lost 50% of a share price, when we had that dive in March. So I'm still holding BNGO. I'm still holding SRNE. So Sorrento is still a hold of mine too. I feel like there's a lot of things in store for them. It's just going to require patience. Sorrento, see, Sorrento has a little bump too today. Look at that. So the good thing about Sorrento, every time there's good news, right? It shoots up to $18, $19. So it's a great little company. It's a local company in San Diego. So I'm kind of like emotionally attached. I used to own like 10,000 shares and I sold. So I only have 1,000 shares now. So I definitely took my initial investment out and more. And so I'm just holding one of those like set and forget it, waiting for the catalyst to come. But the pipeline looks promising. I really like Sorrento. So it's just
Awesome.
of a time. So anybody else? Okay.
DFFN?
Sands, please. Okay, Sands.
Okay.
I am holding Sands calls for July. We're waiting on a 180-day monitor approval, right? It's already approved in Europe. So definitely feel like we're gonna do well. And Roche still owns like 10% of the company, Roche Diagnostics. So I feel like it's gonna be great for little kids in terms of monitoring blood glucose. So it's a hold for me until the summer. So we'll see what happens. And I don't know DFFN. I can take a look. I don't know. I did double like. Oh, that's nice. Thanks. And then SOS is ripping. Yeah, I own SOS. It's not a bio, but yes, finally it got added to the Morgan Stanley MISC, like in China. So people are going to be able to trade in and more exposure for the company. So I am holding Diamond Hands and SOS, Diamond Hands and AMC. So for sure. So anybody else? Okay, I like as can you put a ZSAN? Okay, ZSAN. So Sozano, we had a CRL, right? So I sold, and I'm just waiting for the near-term catalyst to buy back. I don't think we're that close, right, for the next date. I think they had to do more studies, but the only thing that they have the patch kind of a technology that they can sell out. I liked the company. I had it, and I held through PDUFA. Unfortunately, we got a complete response letter on that. So it's one of those stocks that if you buy and just leave it out, and at 80 cents, in a year from now, when it comes close to the new PDUFA date, it probably be a banger. It's gonna be a huge. But people are gonna have to. It's gonna acquire patience. So I haven't got back in it, but I really like the company. So it's definitely for me it would be a good hold. But dead for a while, right? Until we have a second date for PDUFA. So, which I don't know what it is.
Makes sense.
Okay. RLFTF. I sold. Can you see RLFTF?
RLFTF. Relief Therapeutics.
Yeah, I sold because you know how they had some studies on the COVID that it wasn't like for me it was a very promising, and then they get in a second readout, so I kind of got tired of it and I sold, and I bought HGEN because I feel like it has a better efficacy when it comes to treating COVID patients. So HGEN. So I bought that one instead. But like I should have looked at the what is the next catalyst for our LFTF, because they're gonna win. They're gonna have a 50% of the sale with the new Nero RX, which is BRPA. So I feel like there's a huge potential, but the float, the market cap is already huge. Can you check the market cap really quick for RLFTF? That's another thing you guys have to look at to see what the market cap it is. Can you look at the market cap on that?
1.045 billion.
Okay, so 1.045. Now get the one that's gonna get 50% of the sales of the drug. Now go to BRPA and look at the market cap.
BRPA.
Mm-hmm.
Market cap 104.022 million. That's what we're at.
So they are merging with the Nero RX that is going to split the cost in the US with the RLTF. So Big Rock Partners, there's a lot of much of a bigger upside potential on this because of the float is really tiny and the market cap is really small. So, but I would have to see what is the next catalyst. When are we going to get approval in the United States, right? So that would be my next question to you guys. I'll check CRDF next time for sure. I think, yeah, I used to own an IDXG. Is a diagnostic company. What are they doing right now, Rohan? IDXG. I used to own a lot of it.
IDXG. Let's pull it up.
Interspace Diagnostic. Yeah, wow, 845. I should have held unless they went to RS. I mean, it used to be like on the twos. I used to own that. I don't know what the latest on the on this company, but I used to own it. But I have to go. You guys are late, so I have to catch up with you guys next Tuesday.
Actually, unfortunately, I do believe next week we don't have any shows because of conferences. So that is a downside. But we guys we'll be back the following week with more Biotech Buzz.
I guess if you guys want to talk to me, come to YouTube. And
exactly. In the meanwhile, go hit up Vivi, follow her on Twitter, and make sure you're staying connected there.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Vivi. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Okay.